Hi, I'm Lindsay Coker. I'm an artist who works primarily in painting, but love to incorporate mixed media into my artworks. I also branch out into installation art and outdoor public sculpture and some community engagement art as well.
My name is John Cowan and I am a painter. I do a lot of different types of painting, oil, watercolor, gouache. I also do embroidery.
So I can definitely see why Mark and Katie paired us together.
I mean, I really love Lindsay's work. The different marks she makes, and some are like really crisp and some are really wash and loose and atmospheric, and just the material feel of the painting.
There are a lot of formal and visual relationships, a lot of similar thematic content. It just seemed like the work embraced a lot of things in common, both thematically and formally.
I'm really happy to have my work paired with hers. Why do I paint what I paint? A variety of reasons. Number one, I like landscapes and I like painting landscapes. I take a lot of inspiration from art history and from religious art. I don't paint religious figures per se, but that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. I feel like a lot of my work is sort of continuously just kind of building on what I did before. So, I'll start a work, I have an idea. A lot of times it's like, oh, I like this flower or something, let me try to draw the flower. It just sort of goes from there. And I do plan, a lot of things are really planned more than, I never really just go at it with paint, like everything's usually drawn out. Well, all of the work in this show is oil and acrylic on canvas, which I did when I was younger and then stopped forever, and then actually picked up during the pandemic again. So I kind of taught myself again how to oil paint.
So what inspires me to create is I often collect different visuals, whether they are images that I find online, whether it's photos that I take of things that I see every day. Sometimes it's just an overall inspiration or mood board, and then I'll pull different visuals from those to create a new piece. In previous pieces, I would pretty thoroughly plan the entire composition before I would execute it, and in this series, I've definitely embraced chance a lot more. Some of the pieces were a little bit planned, but still definitely deconstructs the painting process and begin with a wash, which is left visible. And I wanted it to feel sort of in flux, almost as if it were generating and dissolving at the same time.
It's always nice to see work up in a place where it's appreciated and with people who appreciate it. I like having shows, so it's nice to get them out of the house. And yeah, I think the show looks really nice.
So I really enjoy hearing others' perceptions of my work because I'm so close to it that I have an idea of what it might communicate and the feeling that it might give other people, but there's nothing like hearing the response of a person seeing your work and telling you what it meant to them and how they understand it. That's really cool.
I guess I always make my work with the assumption that most people are not going to ever talk to me, or I think we all bring our own world to the work. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing, and someone will tell me something, how they responded, and it's like I learn about what I'm doing from them.
I think a big part of last year, I know everyone felt very isolated, so it's wonderful to start to re-engage with the greater world and to share artwork in galleries and go to museums and appreciate work there. So it just feels like the social aspect of art making is coming back, and that's really freeing.